The DJI Pocket 4 has moved from quiet rumor to confirmed development, and for the first time, we're beginning to see what DJI has planned for its next handheld camera. What started as scattered hints over the past year has evolved into something much more concrete. Production is reportedly underway, and leaked side-by-side images showing the Pocket 4 beside the Pocket 3 give us our clearest look yet at how DJI is reshaping its popular Pocket series. The new chassis, additional buttons, and lighter frame all suggest that DJI is refining the design for creators who want a more portable and more intuitive shooting experience. In this detailed breakdown, we'll explore those design changes, speculate on performance updates, compare it with the Pocket 3, and see where it stands against Insta360, GoPro, and other competitors. Let's begin with the most noticeable transformation, the physical body. The Pocket 4 still carries that familiar vertical design DJI introduced years ago, but the proportions have shifted slightly. When placed next to the Pocket 3, the Pocket 4 stands a touch taller and appears slimmer overall. The change isn't extreme, but it's enough to recognize that DJI adjusted the ergonomics. What really stands out, though, is the weight difference. The Pocket 3 weighed around 179 grams, while the Pocket 4 is reported to weigh only about 116 grams. That's a dramatic reduction, more than 60 grams shaved off, which completely changes how the device feels in the hand. For vloggers who hold their camera at arm's length or creators who film long sessions while traveling, that weight drop is not simply a bonus, it can be the difference between fatigue and comfort. Despite this lighter footprint, DJI seems to have preserved the basic grip style that Pocket users already appreciated. The familiar shape means there is no learning curve, and creators can transition from the Pocket 3 to the Pocket 4 without adjusting their muscle memory. DJI appears to be following the old rule, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. But that doesn't mean the design is unchanged. The most intriguing new addition is the presence of 2 extra buttons on the front of the Pocket 4. Their exact purpose isn't confirmed yet, but the 2 leading theories are that they serve as extra shortcuts or form part of an improved zoom control system. This leads us to one of the Pocket 3's well-known limitations, zooming. Many users felt that the Pocket 3 zoom was too abrupt, too limited, or too difficult to control smoothly during recording. If DJI is indeed adding dedicated zoom buttons or a more tactile control method, that alone would solve a long-standing complaint. The presence of more buttons also hints at deeper customization options, something advanced creators have wanted for a long time. The display area appears unchanged, retaining the square cutout design for the Pocket 3's rotatable 2-inch screen. This is an encouraging sign because the rotating screen was widely celebrated as one of the biggest improvements in the last generation. It enabled creators to switch effortlessly between landscape and vertical shooting, which is crucial in a world where content flows across platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. However, this brings up an interesting observation. In vertical mode, the 2 new buttons slide underneath the display. That means they become difficult to reach. This raises questions about DJI's interface design. Will the camera adjust button functions depending on orientation? Will the new buttons operate only in landscape? Or is DJI planning an interface-level redesign? The answer isn't clear yet, but the placement certainly suggests that DJI is experimenting with new control behavior. A previously leaked NDA sheet aligns with the physical data we're seeing, the same weight, similar measurements, and the OP4 model name, pointing directly to Osmo Pocket 4 or simply Pocket 4. While that document didn't reveal anything about sensor size or video resolution, the early assumption is that zoom performance will improve without introducing noticeable loss of detail. If DJI enhances the cropping method or processing pipeline, it would instantly outperform the digital zoom methods used by GoPro and even Insta360, whose zoom often results in softness or artifacts. One interesting twist in this story is the appearance of earlier prototypes showing a pocket-style camera with 2 lenses. This has fueled speculation that DJI might be preparing more than one model for release. The theory is that a lightweight 116-gram version will serve as the standard Pocket 4, while a heavier Pro version might include a second lens and a larger battery. This fits DJI's strategy seen in products like the Mini Drone series, where a base model and Pro model launch side by side. It also explains why early leaks mentioned conflicting weight data. Those leaks may have been referencing 2 different versions. Competition around the Pocket series has intensified. Insta360 continues pushing flexibility with its modular cameras. GoPro targets action shooters with insane frame rates, rugged builds, and strong digital stabilization. But the Pocket line still holds a unique advantage: real mechanical gimbal stabilization. A 3-axis gimbal delivers a cinematic motion quality that digital stabilization cannot perfectly mimic. The Pocket series has always stood out because it bridges the gap between full-size camera gimbals and compact action cameras. With smoother low-light performance, better zoom, and higher frame rates like 4K at 120 FPS, the Pocket 4 could further reinforce this advantage. Unlike GoPro or Insta360, which lean heavily on software correction, the Pocket 4 will likely continue offering a more natural and organic look straight out of the camera. Battery life may also see an improvement. A lighter frame often means improved internal optimization, and some early leaks hint that the Pocket 4 might deliver close to 3 hours of recording under certain settings. That's a significant jump from the Pocket 3's real-world performance, which varied widely depending on resolution and frame rate. Audio is another area where improvements are expected. The Pocket 3's microphones were decent but not impressive, and many creators still attached wireless audio systems for better clarity. If DJI enhances built-in microphone performance or improves the wireless microphone integration, it would greatly simplify the workflow for solo filmmakers and vloggers. When it comes to price, the Pocket 4 appears to be heading toward the $700–800 range. While this isn't cheap, it fits the Pocket series position in the market. It's a device aimed at creators who want something far more capable than a smartphone but also far smaller and more convenient than carrying around a mirrorless camera and gimbal setup. Traveling filmmakers, vloggers, journalists, YouTubers, and documentary shooters have always gravitated toward the Pocket series because it offers professional-level movement and stabilization in a body that fits in a pocket. As long as the improvements justify the cost, especially in zoom control, low light, stabilization, and design, that price point will still feel reasonable. The predicted release window for the DJI Pocket 4 is currently late 2025 to early 2026. With production reportedly underway and prototype units already photographed, this timeline makes sense. DJI often releases new creator-oriented products toward the end of the year or early in the new year. This also gives them time to manage inventory of the Pocket 3, build marketing momentum, and introduce the Pocket 4 with a meaningful set of upgrades. Now that we've gone through all the known details, here's the big picture. The DJI Pocket 4 is no longer a rumor. We've confirmed the lighter frame, the modified chassis, the new button layout, and the continuation of the rotatable screen. We still don't have confirmed specs about the sensor, frame rates, color profiles, or lens options, but the design direction is clearer than ever. DJI is aiming to deliver a more refined shooting experience with improved usability, more intuitive controls, better portability, and potentially stronger imaging performance. Before we wrap up, here's a question for all creators. If you could only choose one major upgrade for the Pocket 4, what would you prioritize? Would you want richer low-light performance, a true log profile for cinematic color grading, smoother zoom control, or something entirely different? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're following the development of the Pocket 4 as closely as we are, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more updates. As soon as new specs or leaks appear, we'll break them down right away.